Hola mi gente, I'm Kate. Welcome to today's video where I'm bringing you news from between the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean, from southeast of Florida and north of Venezuela. We're diving into the world of Puerto Rican nail polish with none other than the island's best-selling polish brand, Bettina. All right, let's get right to it. First up is Amables, which translates to more than one person who is kind. I'm from Puerto Rico, guys, so I'll do a little translating here. Amables is a warm-toned, bold pink with these golden shimmers that are not shy whatsoever. They are sparkling left and right. If there is light, it's gonna catch it. Now, the formula is like a Kerrygo salted butter, just great. It isn't 100% opaque, but 2 coats did fix that. I have a very yellow undertone to my skin, so warmer colors do look much better on me, and it's one of the reasons why I am really digging this shade. I think this could be considered a summer polish, just in case you're getting ready to create a summer polish wish list. Next up is Wave. Now, Wave is very different from Amables in that it's purposely sheer. You can see the first application is very translucent, so if you'd like to achieve that full opacity with this one, I would recommend wearing a tinted base coat, which are meant to help conceal and kind of blur that nail line, or maybe a plain white polish as well. Wave is a milky white lacquer with reddish pink shimmer running throughout. Personally, I would love to see more of that shimmer, but I have to keep in mind that this was probably meant to be a subdued, reserved kind of shade with just the slightest hint of pizzazz coming from that shimmer. Next is Las Salinas, which refers to the pink salt flats located in Cabo Rojo. Now, Las Salinas is a dreamy orchid purple shade with these tiny pink shimmers throughout that mesh perfectly with the base and really makes it appear like this pearlescent type of finish. The first application is very sheer, but unlike Wave, I was able to achieve full coverage in 3 coats. This is the type of finish that will reveal the brush strokes, so be very careful when applying this shade. Make sure that you're floating that brush across the nail, meaning that you're handling the brush at more of a horizontal angle against your nail plate and not using too much pressure. I find Las Salinas to be a lovely, delicate shade that is very spring appropriate if you're into that, and I don't know, it's giving salt flat fairy vibes. This is Las Salinas sibling, Playa Flamenco, which is a beach located in the island of Culebra. I forgot to hit record on the first application, so we are starting off on the second coat here. This shade appears to have the same finish and type of formulation as Las Salinas. The application, the coverage, feel, and look identical, but Playa Flamenco is a light blue shade with these greenish teal shimmers throughout. I also needed 3 coats for full coverage, and I may now be emotionally attached to this polish because Playa Flamenco is a very special beach to me. I took a trip there when I was in my teens, so as beautiful as this shade is, maybe I just bought it because of the name. Still a lovely shade, and I'm sure many of you will find it very spring appropriate. Moving on to Charco Azul, which refers to the natural pool located in Vega Baja. So what we have here seems more like a topper than anything. I am going to apply it to my bare nails first, just to really see the full effect of these blue shimmers suspended in that clear base. And something that I have really been enjoying throughout this swatch sesh is the wide paddle style brushes. For those of you who may be unaware, a paddle brush is one that has a curve at the end that better conforms to the curvature at the base of your nail plate, which just makes application a lot easier. I also wanted to see how this would do over black, so I am moving on to that here. And in this way, I am seeing some purple popping through. It's definitely a dark, spacey vibe. This next shade is called Gala. Now, Gala is not the type of color that I would ever go for, but we are exploring here. This is a rose gold lacquer that has green, pink, and yellow shimmers throughout. This one is so unique to my collection because I don't have anything that looks like this, and I did not want to like this, but I do. I'm actually okay with this, and that's weird because I usually love or not love polishes. If it wasn't for that almost rainbowy effect, I would destash for sure. This kind of feels grown up, but still in a fun way, and it kind of looks like a shade you would see around the winter and end of year celebrations. This polish is called El Salto, which is probably referring to a waterfall located in Juana Diaz. Otherwise, it just translates to the leap. Salt. Can we talk about salt? That is all I see and taste when I swatch this polish. It's so weird because a polish has never had this effect on me, but I have now solidly created an association with salt and this polish, probably due to the different sizes of white glitters, silver flecks, and silver shimmer that is running throughout this sheer white base. Now this formula is different from the rest, still smooth, but noticeably thicker. I do think that it looks lovely in one coat if you're into that, but I did want to see it in 3 coats, which did not give me full coverage, but this is another that is intentionally translucent. I think it's beautiful, and it seems to me that you can wear this one year round. Probably not for Halloween, but I know my seasonally inappropriate fam is strong here, and I fully encourage and support your decision to wear this in Halloween if you're into that. I found all of these polishes a pleasure to work with. It's honestly no wonder that Puerto Ricans on the island fully support and have made Bettina a bestseller there, even over OPI and Essie, which are also available on the island. Now, my favorite from this assorted bunch that, by the way, I just went on their website and chose the ones I thought I'd enjoy, but I'd say that both El Salto and Las Salinas are my top picks for sure. Let's go over the final details about this brand, including where else you can buy them and their other line of polish. These polishes are part of Bettina's regular line of polish, but they do have another line called Velocious, which is 8-free, cruelty-free, paraben-free, and vegan. They also claim that this Velocious line provides a dry manicure in 60 seconds. 60 seconds, guys. 60 seconds. I did not know this before I bought these polishes. While Bettina does have a website that ships directly from Puerto Rico, you can also find these at some drugstores, but apparently only in some Florida locations. And I think that is just because we have Florida man, so having Bettina is a fair trade-off. We have Bettina, we have Bettina. It balances the scales. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Today's microphone is Wildflower Lacquer's Fairy Bell. Fairy bells.